Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading a by Air by me. So let's get into it. It starts with a disagreement. The air is thick, the tension between you and the mechanic rising to new heights with each sentence. He's loud, defensive, and talking over you for the third time in a row. And that was 3 times too many. Vi leans against the doorframe, her arms crossed, watching. She was supposed to pick you up after work. Maybe tease you a little bit. Maybe drag you to dinner. What she didn't expect was to find you mid-argument. You can't just override the core settings without recalibrating the stabilizer first. That's how you blew the last one. The man scoffs, wiping grease from his hands. I've been fixing these longer than you've been working here, sweetheart. Don't tell me I have to do my job. You freeze or have a heartbeat. Sweetheart. Vi straightens from the wall, her expression darkening, but you're already stepping forward before she can even open her mouth. Oh, believe me, if you'd done your job, we wouldn't be standing here talking about your mistakes. The mechanic opens his mouth, but you don't give him a chance. You're angry and confident, assertive and relentless, and Vi cannot look away for some weird reason, one that she is not willing to admit to herself. You jab a finger toward the gear, glaring at him. You're cutting corners because you're lazy, and you know it. That's why the readings are off. So maybe next time, instead of calling me sweetheart, you could try listening, or doing your job like you're supposed to. The man gapes at you, sputtering, but Vi steps in before he can argue further. All right, I think we're done here, she says, her voice even, but with that unmistakable edge. She puts a heavy hand on the guy's shoulder. You heard him? Take a walk, cool off, before you say something you regret. The man mutters something under his breath, but one glare from Vi sends him packing, and he slinks out, leaving the workshop quiet, except for the low hum of machinery and the sound of your breathing. You let out a long breath, tension still buzzing through your veins. I didn't mean to. Don't. Vi cuts you off, and when you look at her, you're startled by her expression. Her lips are curved in a slow, dangerous grin. You were incredible. You blink. What? You heard me. The way you stood your ground back there? I've never seen someone shut that guy up before. Besides me. Tim. You roll your eyes, though your cheeks flush under her gaze. Vi, it wasn't that big of a deal. He was just being rude, and someone had to put him in his place. Exactly. And you did just that. Didn't even need my help for it. You cross your arms, trying to look composed. Well, you usually jump in, fists first, so I couldn't really use your help here. Yeah, but watching you handle it, that was way better. You raise a brow, suspicious. You're enjoying this a little bit too much. Maybe I am. Never seen you like that before. So fierce and so... She looks you up and down, smirking. Hot, really. You stare at her, caught between laughing and hiding your face. Hot? Why? What? It's not my fault that I'm noticing what everyone else sees. You should have seen your face. All confidence and attitude. Almost feel sorry for the guy. You groan, pressing your hands to your face. You're impossible. She chuckles, closing the distance completely now. Come on, admit it. You liked putting him in his place. You peek at her through your fingers, trying to suppress a smile. Maybe a little. She chuckles. Knew it. Her fingers brush your wrist, gently pulling your hands away from your face. You shouldn't hide it. She murmurs, her thumb brushing the back of your knuckles. You've got the fire in you when you're pissed. It's kind of my favorite thing, really. Your favorite thing? I find it hard to believe. You think I fell for you because you're quiet and easy to handle? No way. You've got a spine, Mayan. And you stand up to people. You stand up to me sometimes. And I like that. You're quiet for a second, caught off guard by the sincerity in her tone. You really mean that? Mm-hmm. I've got fight in you. The kind I used to think only people from the lanes had. Guess I was wrong. She says, smiling faintly. And you can feel warmth in your chest at that. This rare, unguarded honesty she lets you see. You squeeze her hand, the tension finally ebbing away. I guess we make a good team, huh? The best. The next time you decide to argue with some idiot, at least let me grab some popcorn first. You laugh, pushing her shoulder. Why? What? It's entertaining. You get all riled up, your voice gets sharp, and your eyes, well, let's just say I don't mind the view. You groan, half laughing and half mortified. You're hopeless. She leans in, her breath ghosting against your ear. Hopelessly into you, yeah. Your heart stutters. She always does this. Teases you until you're flustered, then says something so soft that it utterly melts your heart. You shake your head, and then you march on, continuing with your day. And throughout it all, you can't help but realize that she helped you calm down. No matter how angry or stressed you were, she was always able to turn things around. And you're grateful to have her by your side.